Okay, wanted to make a quick one today. For some reason, I say that every single time, and most of the time it's not quick, but this one will be. So what I did today is I went ahead and wanted to show you guys something that I just put together. It's 3D printed and is actually just a couple of pieces of hardware, super, super cheap to make. And great idea for field day coming up or for parks on the air. So I am not a Morse code operator, but we have somebody in our club who is a very avid Morse code operator. And so I wanted to take something over to field day for him to play with. So what am I talking about? This guy right here. This is actually a single paddle key. Ooh, a little bit of fuzz there. Single paddle key with very simple parts. The main body is print in place. So it has the spring right in the middle that actually mounts your paddle. You have holes on the side for your two contacts. And then you have a ground contact on the paddle in the middle. Super simple to work with, super simple to build. At the other end, I did make a wire to plug into the G106. And so with this, I have a grand total, including the cable and the terminal rings, the little rings that I mounted on there. I did have to solder those because the wire that I've got for this is actually very, very small. So I had to not crimp them, but actually do it as a solder on. Anyway, they're M3 by 12 millimeter screws on the sides and an M3 by 8 on the ground post. And those are just long enough that they give you enough clearance that those become your contact points for that center post. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this guy in. We're not going to be transmitting because I can't transmit CW. I am not a CW guy. But I'm going to go ahead and just move that out just a little bit so I can show you guys. I do not have this in QSK mode, so it will not transmit. Makes a great code practice oscillator though. So I've got let's move off frequency off of 400. We'll scroll down, get down into the code part of the band, which isn't going to mean anything because I'm not transmitting, but we'll get down there anyway. There we go. So you've got oops. See, I'm not a code guy. But anyway, super simple project. Good thing to take out to field day. Parks on the air. My cord is a little on the short side, so I went ahead and I made this one a little too short. But it's actually going to be used with a different radio that's going to be used at field day that you guys have not seen yet. So once we get out there, I'll be filming a video or two at field day so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I will have a link to the STL for this down in the description. There's a subscription button down there. It says subscribe and a bell and a thumbs up. If you would go ahead and hit that, it would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, like I said, quick one today, under 5 minutes. If you found anything educational, useful, entertaining, otherwise, comment, like, subscribe, like I said, and we'll talk to you later. 7-3.